influential, significant, prominent English philosopher Francis Bacon was actually right when he said, the great end of life is not knowledge but action, meaning our life actually cannot always be about the pursuit of knowledge and the acquisition of external education and the development of limited wisdom and intellectual capacities, because there's obviously much more to life than we think or than we're willing to consider about it. Life is not just limited to the pursuit of statistical and limited knowledge and very monotonous and unimportant degrees that don't even serve much function in our lives and that obviously don't provide us with virtues, morality, integrity, character, sovereignty, individuality, etc. But the thing is, the pursuit of consistent knowledge and ruthless education takes all of our qualities and control and individuality and sovereignty away, and that's why we have to be very careful, sincere, responsible, and cautious regarding what we seek, pursue, and develop in our lives that is external and not internal. And the great end, aim, or ambition of all forms of life actually has always been to be able to act with absolute confidence, courage, character, without any hesitation, expectation, yearning, craving, or conditions of any kind, with absolute individual command and authority and sovereignty and individuality of mind, soul, heart, and action that facilitates independent action without any external requirements or dependencies, or without any need to be fearful or anxious about external authorities, arbitrary powers, and outside influences. So one of the fundamental, imperative, necessary, and unavoidable aims or ambitions of life itself is to basically act, or to be able to act and engage in action by the self and voluntarily and intentionally, and not because of other people's demands or wishes or arbitrary expectations of societies. But we have to engage in action for our own growth, learning, progress, improvement, and prosperity, not only in our external possessions but also to the betterment of our character, mentality, habits, perceptions, outlooks, as well as relationships, friendships, behaviors, etc. So we have to have the willingness, clarity, desire, intention to constantly act and to consistently engage in some kind of action or another that is meaningful, wise, significant, and important in one way or another, and that contributes to our growth as well as to